She just came out with a new book. Introduce yourself to our viewers at home.
I'm Nicole Feliciano. I'm the CEO of Mom Trends and the author of Mom Boss.
Okay, so your website kind of gears towards lifestyle, but the book is great for women or moms that want to start a business. What tips do you have to kind of get off the ground and start?
Well, first of all, there's a quiz in here. So we really break down the 3 different types of mom bosses. There's the solo artist, there's the team mom, and then the brand builder. So you can take the quiz and see what your personality is best suited towards. And then there's a ton of startup advice in there. One of the 2 things you're going to want to do is solve a problem, because all the best businesses do.
Right.
And then figure out early on how you're going to become profitable. Not just make money, but turn a profit.
And how do you even, I mean, I imagine it being a little overwhelming and daunting to start your own business, but do you find that more and more moms are wanting to do that now?
They want the flexibility, they want the freedom, and one of the great things about being a mom is we've got this network already, and our friends want to help us. So you've already got a focus group in your girlfriends. You can ask them about pricing, you can ask them about branding, and you've got a great network, and they want to share. So always ask them, who else should I be talking to when you have a meeting with a friend?
Now, let's talk about even reaching out beyond that. Social media. I've talked to a lot of mompreneurs that are part of our viewing audience, and social media is huge to really help them launch the business.
Social media is great because you can brand yourself so organically, and it's basically free. It's always nice to boost things, you know, once we've found a little bit of success. But social media, you can put your image out there. You can talk about all the things that you love. They're involved in what you're doing. And it's a great way to connect with other entrepreneurs that are maybe not in your area.
And then they can all kind of reconnect. Why do you think moms, I mean, I feel overwhelmed sometimes, you know, you're trying, and the mom guilt is huge. So do you think this is a great avenue to go through if you want to be flexible but still have the option of being around all the time?
I think mom guilt is real even when you're an entrepreneur, but the great thing about being a mom boss is you get to set your hours, and you also get to set the growth of your business. You're not on somebody else's trajectory, you're on your own. So my business started when my kids were young. I was pregnant with one of them, and it's grown as the girls have grown. And I've had the space and time to devote to my business. We hit $1 million in revenue last year.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you. And it's one of those things that when you've got control, you can be more creative, and you can be the mom you want to be also.
Okay, so how can people get a hold of this?
Well, we have an event up and down in San Francisco today and tomorrow, but we're also available online. You can get to your favorite bookstore and ask for it, also on Amazon and Barnes & Noble.
Do you think that women tend to be the best to angle the product towards because you kind of innately know, or like a product for new babies, or do you go with something completely different?
I think you've got to have the passion in your heart for whatever you're marketing or whatever your entrepreneurship is going to be about. So if you love design, then go do that. Or if you're into tech, I was talking to a woman who was in a law firm, and she left to start her own practice last night. She was in a panel with me last night. And she loves the law. She just wants to do it on her own term. She didn't want to be on the partner track, and she took some of her clients with her and is now able to work around her kids' schedules doing what she loves.
All right, really quickly, one last question. Do you love Kickstarter and GoFundMe to really help get a business off the ground?
I think those can be great marketing tools. I think the best entrepreneurs aren't going to rely upon that as for money. They're going to figure out ways to get their funding lined up. But as for an advertising tool, it's a great tool.
All right, here you go, Mom Boss. You are ruling the world. Thank you so much for coming in today. Good. I got to take notes. Back over to you.
Exactly.
It's my retirement plan.
It was.